What do you think about the English Premier League?
The English Premier League is here. 5 matches have already been played, but looking at the table, the 5 strongest teams so far are Manchester City at 15 points, Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham at 13 points each, and Brighton at 12 points.
Should we just go by that?
Not really, but surprisingly, the 3 teams which were expected to be a threat in the tournament are instead struggling at position 12, 13 and 14. That is Newcastle and Manchester United at 6 points each, then Chelsea at 5 points.
What can you say about the statistics in the top 5?
Before I give you the statistics in the top 5, this to let you know that this information is powered by 1xBet. You can bet on football and many other games using 1xBet. Click on the link on my bio or the description. My promo code is InnocentIQ. Register and earn 300% bonus on your first deposit.
Okay, what can you say about the statistics in the top 5?
There is a very tight competition for the top 5 positions in the EPL, with Manchester City leading the table with no loss, followed by Tottenham, Liverpool and Arsenal with no loss, but they have a draw each. But a team to watch is the underdog Brighton, with a recent win against Newcastle at home and against Manchester United away, implies that this team is in great form and they may surprise many.
Where does this leave Manchester United, Chelsea and Newcastle?
Manchester United, Chelsea and Newcastle are looking like struggling despite having good players, because the total points that each of those teams have collected so far are less than half the total points the teams in top 5 have collected so far. That is when you look at 6 against 15, 6 against 13, 6 against 12 and Chelsea's 5 points against what I have just mentioned implies that these 3 teams have a big task to do in order to catch up with those teams in top 5.
What makes these teams currently on top 5 collect points?
There are very many aspects, but let us first focus on strikers. Manchester City has Erling Haaland with 7 goals in 5 matches, while Brighton has Evan Ferguson and Solomon March with 4 and 3 goals respectively in 5 matches. Tottenham has Son Heung-min with 3 goals in 5 matches. While Arsenal and Liverpool have great forwards who have distributed and assisted in a share of goals in 5 matches played so far, meaning that those teams in top 5 are in great form right now.
Are these statistics in 5 matches enough to determine the winner of the EPL?
No, it is too early to determine who's going to lift the EPL trophy right now. But as the table stands right now, any team from position 16 is in a great position to tremendously change the table standings depending on the form of the team. But remember, historically, it is very difficult to remove Manchester City from the top once they take the lead. But as of now, Manchester City can be challenged by Arsenal, Tottenham and Liverpool for the top position, while Brighton might be a surprise for the season.
Where does this leave the other members of the Big 5, Manchester United and Chelsea?
Those teams are never to be underestimated, but their form is wanting. Manchester United has 2 wins, no draw and 3 losses, and they are number 13 out of 20 in the Premier League table with 40% win of matches. They have scored 6 goals and conceded 10 in their past 5 matches, meaning that the coach needs to work on the defense and forward.
What about Chelsea?
Chelsea has 1 win, 2 draws, 2 losses, and they are number 14 out of 20 in the Premier League table and 20% win of matches. They have scored 5 and conceded 5 in their past 5 matches, meaning that Pochettino needs to work on the midfield and forward, since defense looks promisingly solid.
So, what is your conclusion?
This is my conclusion. Manchester City, Arsenal, Tottenham and Liverpool are the teams to watch, because anyone can take the trophy as it stands right now. But remember, Brighton can also pull up a big surprise. But all in all, Manchester United and Chelsea are teams that can never be underestimated, because any can find their way back to the top 4 and even victory. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. Bye-bye.